Hi, Jackie. This is Grandpa. Grandpa is sitting here in his computer room, and I have this on my screen, so I'll show you right here. This is you, little buddy. And so, what I'm going to do is read that little boy on the screen I just showed you a book. It's called Little Gray Donkey. The little gray donkey. Okay. Oh dear, brave little gray donkey, I'm so tired of being by myself. Little gray donkey lived all alone in a field on the edge of a wood. Sometimes he ran about the field, but mostly of the day he stood quite still, nibbling grass and thinking how nice it would be if he had a friend of his own. When the farmer came to see him, little gray donkey would try to tell him all about it, but the farmer never seemed to understand. He just scratched little donkey's head and patted him before going away. There's a little gray donkey, and there's the man patting his head, walking away. No good. Now this day, little gray donkey was leaning over the hedge watching the rabbits play in the woods. It made him feel more lonely than ever. Father rabbit and mother rabbit and their 3 children were scurrying to and fro, looking very pleased and excited. You see that? That's pleased and excited. That's sad little donkey. Suddenly, Gray Donkey noticed that they were carrying bundles. Father Rabbit popped into the burrow and the others followed him. Then they all came out of the back door with their paws empty, and away they scampered to find something else. Little Gray Donkey watched them. Look at them. Look at them just going in, coming out. Going in, coming out. Crazy. He saw that Father Rabbit was carrying a bunch of carrots, and behind him came 3 little rabbits. The first was carrying nice fresh lettuce. The second had his paws full of radishes. And the third held a beautiful bouquet of dandelions. And last of all, Mother Rabbit gently holding a rhubarb leaf on which she had arranged some wild strawberries. So you can see all that stuff. There's the, I think that's the, I'm not big on those rhubarb, but I hear it's good. Rhubarb pie, I hear. Anyway, back to the story. Little Gray Donkey's mouth watered. He coughed. I do believe they're having a party, I believe. He brayed softly to himself. I believe I could push my way into the wood. He pushed, and through and though the hedge was thick and prickly, he took no notice of the prickles. At last he was through, and he moved slowly and softly towards the rabbit's front door. So there he's moving slowly and softly to the rabbit's front door, sneaky like. As he bent his head to listen, he heard the thud thud and knew that one of the bunnies was knocking with its hind legs on the floor of the burrow to warn the others that a stranger was nearby. I suppose I'm spoiling their party. I suppose I better go away, said Little Gray Donkey sadly. After a time, he saw 2 long ears sticking up above the ferns. Father Rabbit had come back out of the door and was watching him. He's like, eyes, I got eyes on you. Little Gray Donkey lifted his head. I only wanted to watch your party, but I'll go away if you'd like me to, he brayed. Father Rabbit disappeared, but presently Little Gray Donkey was startled by a voice coming from somewhere about his ankles, saying, perhaps you would like to be so kind as to take 1 step backwards. See, that's the bunny telling the Gray Donkey to back off. Little Gray Donkey backed away from the door of the burrow and sat down. Out came Mother Rabbit with strawberries and piles of beech leaves. Out came the little cabbage with carrots, lettuce, radishes, and dandelions. And out came Father Rabbit with cabbage leaves, onions, and lots of other good things. Indeed. Yeah, so you eat your vegetables, little Jackie, like these bunnies are gonna make the donkey eat. Having arranged the food on a patch of grass outside the burrow, the rabbits sat in a semicircle, and Mother Rabbit placed a beech leaf piled with strawberries in front of Little Gray Donkey. He was sure it was the first time anyone had given a donkey strawberries, and it was as much as he could do to bray his thanks. Yeah, Donkey's thankful for the strawberries. Just as he was about to start on the strawberries, they were whisked away from under his nose. The rabbits grabbed everything and scuttled back into their burrow. They're scuttling. Little Gray Donkey sat there, disappointed and dismayed. He couldn't understand it. "Hey, what are you doing there?" demanded a voice he knew only too well. He jumped to his feet and saw the farmer pushing his way through the gap in the hedge. Little Gray Donkey knew it was useless to try to explain, so he let the farmer lead him back to the field. Oh man, that is... Grandpa don't like that. But he just could not bear to watch while the farmer mended the gap with branches and wire, and even after the farmer had gone away, he stood, his back to the wood, his head hanging. He's sad there, Jackie, he's sad. Suddenly, Little Gray Donkey felt that someone was watching him. He turned around, and there on the grass lay the cabbage leaves, the onions, the radishes, the carrots, the lettuce, the dandelions, and 6 beech leaves, piled with strawberries. There in the semicircle sat Father Rabbit, Mother Rabbit, and the 3 little rabbits, little bundle rabbits, all waiting to begin. Little Gray Donkey, oh wait a minute, let me show you the picture. Look at that. Look at that. They're just waiting, man. Donkey's bumming, and the bunnies are like, oh man, that, I guess that'd be okay for a donkey. Suddenly, Little Gray Donkey felt someone was watching him. He turned around, and there on the grass, oh wait, we already read that part. Oh wait, there in the semicircle, yeah. We all waiting to begin. Let me read that part again. Suddenly, Little Gray Donkey felt someone was watching him. He turned around, and there on the grass lay the cabbage leaves, the onions, radishes, the carrots, the lettuce, the dandelions, and 6 beech leaves, piled with strawberries. There in the semicircle sat Father Rabbit, Mother Rabbit, and the 3 little rabbits, all waiting to begin. Little Gray Little Gray Donkey is never lonely now. Every day the 3 little rabbits come to play with him, and more often than not, Father Rabbit and Mother Rabbit come with them. And this is the end of the story, Jackie. You can see that is a happy little gray donkey and his friends, the bunnies. So that's it for today. Grandpa says, I love you. And Grandma says that too. Everybody says they love you. You're such a cute little baby. All right, Jackie. Bye-bye.